Yo, what's up guys? We're back with another video. Today we're going to be showing you how to get better at Warzone. I'm going to be giving you tips. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more updates so you don't miss out on my other videos and today's video. Alright, so this M4A1 class will help you out a lot. This will help you out so much. So it's the Monto Suppressor, the stock M16, the Commando 4 grip, the 60 round mag, and the operator reflex sight. So remember that because this class is very good. Alright, so if you're using overkill, I'll recommend Ghost instead, not overkill. You want to use the Monto Suppressor, the 26.9 HDR Pro, the 9 round mag, the thermal sniper scope, and the FTA Sea Champion stock. Alright, so I heard something about you can get Ghost and Overkill if you get two care packages, or just call it a drop, and Warzone. Alright, so make sure you get Ghost first, then get Overkill. So make another sniper class with Overkill on it. Alright, so these here, I already showed you the sniper class, so there's no worry. Alright, so it's gonna be cold-blooded, Ghost, and Tracker. Cold-blooded will help you out a lot. Ghost, you're immune to UAVs and advanced UAVs and personal radars, all of that, so you don't need to worry about that in Warzone. So I think something cool about Ghost is you won't be attracted with heartbeat sensors. So if someone has a heartbeat sensor, they won't be able to see you. Alright, so this one, you either want Tracker or Tune-Up. Tune-Up revives faster. Instead of 5 seconds, it takes 5 seconds to rest someone. This one takes 3, so it's just easier to rest someone. And then Tracker tracks their footsteps if they're close. Alright, so remember that. Alright, so now I'm just going to tell you tips that will get you better at the game. So you always want to be with your teammates, because if you're not with your teammates, you're likely to die. You're more likely to die, so you always want to be with your teammates. If you're playing solo, then of course you're gonna have to go for yourself. But if you're playing quads or trios, you want to be with your teammates at all times. To be careful. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about the best score streaks you can buy from the station. Usually when the gas is coming in for the first circle, about halfway through, loadout drop's gonna come out of nowhere next to you. And so that means you don't need to buy a loadout drop. You should go for that, and then if you have enough money, you should go back to the score streak station to buy something, and you want to buy a UAV. Alright? A UAV is the most important thing because you will know where your teammates are at. You will literally know where they're at, and it'll be so powerful. If they have Ghost, that means they have Ghost, and then that means you can't see them. But usually I think people won't put Ghost on. They probably usually put Overkill on. Alright, so next, alright, you're listening. All of you guys, if you're playing trios, right, or quads, if all of you guys pop a UAV at the same time and all of your UAVs are active, you will get an advanced UAV. Advanced UAV means you exactly know where they are. You see their marker on them exactly everywhere. That means you can just find them instantly and just kill them real easily, and that's just an easy kill. And you should just get the UAV. Alright, the third tip. You always want the high ground. The reason why you always want the high ground, because when they're low ground, you can just shoot them on the ground and they're gonna have to get up soon. And when they have to get up soon, then they're just a goner. So you always want to go for the high ground. Now, if you have to get off the high ground, you probably want to get on a building if you're close to the storm, if there's a building on the storm, or you're just gonna have to go with your team and just try to get the win. Alright, so situations. Here's the thing. If you always want to get bounties, and you want to get recons and scavenger. The reason why I'm talking about these because recon would be the best. So you want to land somewhere with recon. The reason why I'm saying this is because you know where the next storm is. So if you get 3 recons, you know where the last circle's at. So you can just go to the circle and you're there, and you can just shoot people down when they're coming to the circle. And bounties means like you know exactly where they're at and you're targeting a person. That means if you're targeting a person, then it's just an easy kill, and they don't know where you're at, but they know you're being tracked, and I mean, they know that they're being tracked, so then you just go kill them and you take that advantage. Now, one problem with people is like they like rushing. Now, you want to rush in certain opportunities. If they're low and you got them low, then you want to rush and just get that easy kill. If you're low and you know that you think you're not going to get the kill, then you might want to get back and stay back and try to get in a corner somewhere and just chillax for a few minutes so you stay safe. So do not always rush all the time. You should rush when they're low and you got them low. And one problem with people is when you down someone, they just don't want to finish them right away. You want to finish them right away because what happens if they get the res? That means they just got another teammate to res. So you have a less chance of just killing them all. So you want to finish them as soon as you kill them. And another score streak you should get is a self-revive. Now, the cool thing I like about the self-revive is when you use it and you're about to done using it and about to res yourself, you do not have to keep on pressing it. You can get out of it, and first, are you listening? First, if your teammate's right next to you and he knows he's gonna res you, do not waste your self-revive. Let your teammate res you. Now, if you're in a corner and your teammate can't res you, then you might want to res yourself to go help them out and just go kill them. Alright, so that's another tip. Use a self-revive when you need to. Don't use it if you don't. Let your teammate get your res. Now, a problem is with people, they like landing for high popular places to get good loot. Don't land, like, downtown or, I know a good place to, like, TV station or, boneyard or, a place like the military base. Damn, you want to land somewhere like different like that, like you do not have to be in the circle, because usually like a pretend boneyards in the circle, you don't want to go there because you know there's going to be people there, so you might want to go outside the circle and then get some loot and get some recon so you know where the next circle is at, and get there and try to get a vehicle and get out of it so you don't die, because you run around with vehicles and make so much noises, and it has that red dot that people can see and know that you're in a car. So you should always remember that and not screw up, because that's a problem what people do. So remember that. Sometimes you get very unlucky. This game's not like Fortnite where you can build. You're actually gonna have to camp sometimes. Fortnite you don't have to camp because you have building. So, you know, Warzone is not easy as Fortnite. I'm just telling you that it's gonna take a lot more skill, and you're gonna have to take your time and communicate with your teammates. It's really important in this game to communicate with your teammates. And make sure you get some good teammates when you start the game. You don't want a teammate that's bad and doesn't know what he's doing. Just, you know, that's a problem. Another tip is that, a problem is people waste $10,000 on, care packages to get their own loadout. Just don't do that. If you have to, then do it. Right, so, I showed you a class, I did some tips. I think I have one more tip. When you're running and you're near a guy, and he shot you a couple times, alright? He shot you a couple times, and when he shot you a couple times, you want to put that armor in. And what he's gonna do is, I've seen a lot of people do this. They shoot you a lot, and then they just straight up rush you, right? And you're like, and then like you're on the open and you get around a corner. What you want to do is use one armor plate, alright? You want to use one armor plate. You want to jump and then just spam them with whatever weapon you have. Alright? You just want to let him sneak up on you, and then you have the advantage because you're going to shoot first, and then you just shoot him down. Alright, so that's a good tip. Alright, so I think I have some, Alright, I don't know why I have this, but you do not want to have your Pilgrim. You want to have your Pilgrim at 0. Alright? So remember that. Alright, mini map rotation. You want that enabled. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so put that round and enabled. Alright, so what you just saw, do that. Alright. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Those are some really good tips that will really help you. Like and subscribe. I'm literally 6 subscribers from 100. So just hit that subscribe button and like button. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day. Peace and bye.